Bubble sort. Bubble sort is one of the simplest sorting techniques. It's the basic operation of data structure. This sorting algorithm is comparison-based algorithm in which each pair of adjacent elements is compared and elements are swapped if they are not in order. This algorithm is not suitable for large data sets. It is known as bubble sort because with every complete iteration, the largest element in the given array bubble up towards the last place or the highest index, just like a water bubble rises up to the water surface. Now we move to the problem part. These are the values in element list. Now we will arrange these values in sorted order. Let us start with the first iteration. Bubble sort starts with very first two values, comparing them to check which one is greater. In this case, value 33 is greater than 14, so it is already in sorted. Next we compare 33 and 26. Here 26 is lesser than 33, so value must be swapped. Next we compare the value 33 and 36. Here we find that both are already in sorted position, so we move to the last position, that is 36 and 13. Here we find that 13 is smaller than 36 and they are not sorted. After the first iteration, value what we are getting, that is 14, 26, 33, 13 and 36. It is not in a sorted order, so we move to the second iteration. Here 14 and 26 are already in sorted manner, so we compare next two elements, that is 26 and 33. 26 and 33 is arranged in sorted manner, so we move to the next two elements. It is same like one by one, like we are comparing next element with previous element, just checking it is sorted or not. So here next two value in the sense 33 and 13. Here 13 is smaller than 33, so we swapped that two elements. After the second iteration, we are getting these values in the element list. Next we move to the third iteration. Here also we apply same rule. First we compare first two elements, it is already sorted. Then we move to the second two values. Same rules applies here also. In second step, the 13 and 26 not sorted. Here we swap that two elements. Next we move to the third element, that is 26 and 33. It is already in sorted manner. Next we move to the last two elements. It is also in sorted order. Third iteration ends here only. So we move on to the fourth iteration. Before fourth iteration, these are the values in the element list. Same rules apply here. First two values we are compared, that is not in a sorted, so we just swap that two elements. So we move to the next two elements, that is 14 and 26. Here that value already in sorted location. Here you can raise a question like why we are comparing again and again, like already it is in sorted, but our algorithm does not know if it is completed, so the algorithm needs one whole path without any swap to know it is sorted. So we are doing that particular rules applying here. So we move on to the next step. Here also we compare that fourth and third element, it is also in sorted manner. Next we compare last two values, it is also in sorted manner. At the end of fourth iteration, here we get the value, sorted value, that is 13, 14, 26, 33 and 36. It is the swapped or sorted element in an element list. Here in the bubble sort function, we use array to store the particular given list, and int n is the number of elements we are using in a problem. So next we are having the open bracket, like starting the programming or algorithm thing. Next we use the for loop for comparing the particular element. Here for loop we use j less than n minus I minus 1 for like is compare with the index of last unsorted element minus 1. That is the meaning of that particular for loop. Next we compare that left element and right element using if statement. So we having that particular values, we need to compare that particular element in the element list. When we are extending the element, we need one extra space or empty space, like we are extending the 2 bucket of water. In that time we need another empty bucket. In the same manner, here we need a temporary variable. At the end of if statement, end of for statement, if it is found right, then return that particular array in the element list. There is the algorithm part. Next we move to the programming part. Yes, here programming part has been the header file and this is what we got in algorithm part. We return the same thing in algorithm part what we had program. Here we can up to 100 elements we can save here. Temporary variable for changing that particular value. N is the number of elements. Already I told that printf enter the number of elements to be sorted. It is like ask the user for number of elements to be sorted, like how many values to be sorted. We have to give the value. Here the call of the function bubble sort, it will be displayed. It will call from previous statement here. It will be called. Then it will be print what are the sorted elements list. Here I will come to the conclusion, like we touch the part of all bubble sort things, like programming, algorithm, and one example I given. Also I summarize the rules of the bubble sort. This is about bubble sort. Thank you for watching.